Hello, this is Purple Rosa and I'm continuing on with the Elsweyr prologue quest. And I was up to going to the Halls of Colossus with Khamira and Tharn. So let us just get straight into it because I'm really excited to see how this ends.
The Halls of Colossus. A place as mysterious as it is ancient. I never imagined I'd have a reason to seek it out, let alone explore it. Let's hope the item we pursue lives up to my expectations, and that we reach it before my half-sister Euraxia.
I know you want to end the war, but what does Euraxia hope to accomplish?
A few years ago, my deplorable sibling broke protocol and conquered a portion of Elsweyr. I assume she wants the weapon to secure her territory and increase the size of her holdings. Euraxia's ruthlessness is exceeded only by her ambition.
Does it bother you that you're opposing your sister on this?
Half-sister, and I have no hesitation in this regard. To best Euraxia, however, we need to reach the Halls of Colossus ahead of her. Give me and Khamira a moment to negotiate an accord we can both live with, then meet us by the wagon I chartered.
She may be your half-sister, but she's still your sister. But she doesn't sound like a nice person. Alright, I'll meet you at the wagon.
Take care of any outstanding business you may have as quickly as possible. I want to depart for the Halls of Colossus and find the weapon as soon as we can.
Remind me about this weapon you're looking for.
The legends call it the Demon Weapon. From what we discovered by researching the Khajiit stories, it's hidden in the Halls of Colossus. I want to use the weapon to end the insipid Three Banners War. Khamira, meanwhile, just wants to destroy it.
What are the Halls of Colossus?
The Halls of Colossus are a place of myth and legend. Personally, I thought it was lost to history until I acquired the tablet. The true purpose of the ancient structure may never be known, but at some point, it became a storehouse for the weapon.
Who's Khamira?
Khamira is the woman who has been shadowing me this entire time. Apparently, she works for the Speaker of the Main, the spiritual leader of the Khajiit people. She wants to keep the weapon out of the hands of my half-sister Euraxia, and I concur.
Your half-sister?
Yes, Euraxia Tharn. She proclaimed herself queen of the Khajiit city of Rimmon a few years ago. Now I assume she's after the weapon so she can expand her little empire. It's no wonder the Speaker of the Main sent an agent to stop her.
What do the Khajiit stories have to do with the demon weapon?
It was those stories that helped us discover the weapon's hiding place. It seems that a Khajiit hero, Kunzari, defeated the demons and hid their weapon in the Halls of Colossus. Obviously, we're seeing the myths, not the truth behind them.
You mean the stories aren't true?
Well, of course they are, from a certain point of view. Every myth and legend contains a modicum of truth. The trick is deciphering the allegories and metaphors, stripping away the poetry, to find the history hidden beneath the illusions.
So there really is a demon weapon?
I have no doubt that there's something hidden in the Halls of Colossus. Something powerful enough to not only attract my attention, but to enthrall my half-sister Euraxia. What form the weapon takes, well, we'll just have to see.
Oh, if you only knew. I like how they have these options, because if you take a break, you can just get right back into it. So, where's this wagon? Over here. A cart ox? Okay. Let's go to the Halls of Colossus. Oh wow. Pretty. Screenshot moment. Oh, it looks like there's an actual dragon up there too. That's the hint. Oh, he came on a big boat too. Pretty. Let's go.
These ruins are not empty. Your friends have come this way. I can smell them.
Euraxia's soldiers are not my friends, Cat. I will not allow them to seize the weapon.
So you say, but will you really oppose your sister?
Half-sister. and I oppose anyone who adds to the woes of the Empire.
He really doesn't like Erexia. Oh, another pretty screenshot. Actually, I need this screenshot, I'm sorry. There we go. So let's go in. Oh, look at the door. So if that's not a hint to what is to come, I don't know what is. Wow. Oh. What was that?
Joan and Jode, was that an earthquake?
Stay vigilant and look for a way inside.
Looks like there's another puzzle. More dragons.
Abner Tharn and the Wrathstone, just as Queen Erexia predicted.
Queen? I see my demented half-sister is still full of herself.
My queen sends her love, and this poison gas.
To me, before the gas takes you.
Yes!
Necromancer, deal with these scum.
Is it Necromancer? Bring it on!
Undead.
Erexia
Keep them away
tricked
from
you, old
Tharn.
wizard. You brought the Wrathstone here. Its magic will unlock the
I
vault.
see a panel. Hold them off.
We have an
That takes
endless
care of the
supply of
boss.
undead. You relish your victory while you can. We'll reach the weapon before you.
No?
Well done, Cat. I barely regret your presence now. We need to get that door open.
That was cool. I like how Tharn did that hand movement with the spell.
My half-sister has stooped to employing necromancers. How distasteful. No matter. We need to open this door and deal with Captain Calcevius and his soldiers. Interesting. What's with all the dragon imagery, I wonder?
It's a hint. What did Captain Calcevius mean when he said that you broke the seal?
That rumble when we entered. Somehow the Wrathstone I carried triggered a mechanism of some sort. It started a process that will eventually open the vault and permit access to the weapon. That's my assumption, in any event.
What was that about dragon imagery? It's all around.
Look around. Some sort of dragon decorates nearly every surface. While ancient, the carvings were clearly added after the halls were first constructed. Well, that's a mystery for later. Right now, we need to beat Euraxia's soldiers to the weapon.
Erexia knew you had the Wrathstone and would bring it here, but why does she want you dead?
It appears I've stumbled into another one of my half-sister's nefarious schemes. I need to be more careful about that. Still, I don't think Euraxia counted on Khamira's presence. That works to our advantage. Just don't tell the cat I said that.
Is there any way to stop the process before the vault opens?
Stop the process? Why in Oblivion's name would we want to do that? No. We just need to reach the vault and retrieve the weapon before Euraxia's soldiers do. Now go and examine that puzzle. It appears much the same as the ones you dealt with earlier.
Yes.
Euraxia's soldiers were here long enough to turn some of the Hall's own defenses against us. We need to be on our guard, Walker.
How did you know that panel would stop the flow of poison gas?
One ancient ruin is much like another, and I have spent a lot of time exploring places such as this. To be honest, I took an educated guess. Luckily, Jode's light shined upon us and my guess proved true.
Do you think there will be more traps to deal with?
Most assuredly. Unless the Euraxians blunder into them first. But I do not think we can count on that. They figured out how to turn the gas against us after all. First things first, however. We need to find a way to open that door.
Any suggestions on how to open the door?
Many ancient Khajiit puzzles utilize reflected light. The mechanism to unlock the door appears to be tied to one such puzzle. If you can find a way to reflect the light to the door, I believe it will open.
Yep. Okay, is there a hint that I can read? Yes. The slivers of moons and the dark sky combine to open the path to ascension. The slivers of moons and the dark sky. So that's got to be these half moons. Let's see. So try that. The slivers of moons. Let's read it again. And the dark sky.
That did it! Hurry, this way!
That one was easy. Cool. So that was 2 moon halves and the dark moon.
Necromancers. Only your sister would ally with such abominations.
Half-sister. And who's to say the necromancer isn't the captain's pet?
Regardless, Euraxia apparently wants you dead.
I have that effect on people, especially my relatives.
Ooh, a letter from Queen Euraxia. Captain Calcivius, by now I assume you have reached the ruins of the Halls of Colossus. With the Raststone tablet in my despicable half-brother's possession, we had to rely on other sources to locate the ruins. Luckily we had the resources of Riemann Palace at our disposal, which is why you were able to beat Abner to the hidden location. From this point on, it is imperative that you follow the plan I outlined for you and your team, exactly and without any deviation. Allow me to reiterate my exact orders. I know how you refer to improvise when you're in the field. Resist those urges and do as I say. Gain access to the ruins and wait for Abner to arrive. My half-brother must be allowed to enter the halls with the Wrathstone. Once Abner carries the Wrathstone over to the threshold of the ruins, that should trigger the process that will unlock the vault containing the demon weapon. After that, I do not care what happens to Abner and any associates he may be travelling with. Just make sure you reach the vault and secure the weapon before my half-brother gets his hands on it. Bear in mind I have only the most superficial understanding of how the tablets work, or how long the process to unlock the ancient vault will take. When it does open, there may be a final guardian of some sort that you will have to deal with. Try not to use up all your soldiers or your necromancer before that occurs. I am counting on you, Clausivus. Do not disappoint me. Interesting. She thinks it's a weapon as well. So we got some soldiers to kill. Well, that's clever. They set up these barricades. They were waiting for us. There's a hole.
What now, mage?
Isn't it obvious? Down.
What?
Down?
No.
It appears to be the only way.
No! I don't want to go down. Okay. Jump into the pit. For science! Ah. Well, they took the easy way and I had to fall.
You could have waited for my portal. Never mind. Let's move on.
Ah! You didn't say anything. More soldiers?
Gold may be the root, but we all need roots.
Come at me. Erexia did say in that letter.
You think the dragon imagery is significant, wizard?
Of course. Why else sculpt them on nearly every surface?
Maybe whoever lived here simply liked dragons, yes?
Nope.
They're good people.
It's a hint. There be dragons. Oh, there's lions in here. Guess they live in here, these ruins. So yeah, that letter we read from Erexia before told that general not to waste his soldiers, and we're killing most of them.
We need to find the captain and end this.
I'm well aware of the stakes, Cat. Try to run faster.
Imperials! You think Joan and Jode shine only upon you?
If in Elsweyr we partner up with these two again, their banter's gonna be interesting. Okay, oh wow. They've really outdone themselves with this area. Another puzzle by the looks of it.
Another light puzzle? Well, go solve it. Time waits for no one, not even Abner Tharn.
You could help, you know. So it looks like there's 2 tablets to read. Jode's Blessing. Jode's light shines upon those who make an effort to change their lives. It ignores those who are content to be full or resigned to be empty. So, means the half. And the half.
You did it! Now solve the other side.
Well, that was easy. Okay. Joan's Blessing. A closed eye admits no light. Only the slitted or open eye can see the path to knowledge. So, does that mean 2 halves again? Let's try. No. Closed eye admits no light, only the slitted or open eye can see the path to knowledge. Okay, so try a slitted and an open. No. Probably had the wrong one. Maybe try the 2 full. Close that. Try the 2 full. Okay, try. Actually, turn this one off. this one on. A closed eye admits no light, only the slitted or open eye can see the path to knowledge. So maybe... We'll get it, we'll get it. Maybe try...
The door is open. Come, hurry!
Okay, so I need the 2 splits. Sorry, the 2 half moons and the full. We're nearly there.
Stop!
I'm excited.
What now, Cat? Have you forgotten that we're in a hurry?
These reliefs, they tell the story of Kunzari and the demons.
Those aren't demons. They're dragons.
Yep.
Jode's light! The dragons are the weapon! Euraxia wants to release dragons!
Damn it all. I have no use for dragons. Come on, let's put a stop to this.
Now you realize. Let's stop this. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, wow.
Damn stupid doors! Why won't you open?
Stop! You will not release those beasts!
Oh, that door looks so cool. Okay, gotta kill him.
Queen Euraxia wants those dragons, one way or another! Too late, old wizard.
Stand back. I'll use the Wrathstone to restore the seal.
Oh,
Hurry,
yes.
wizard! You must hurry!
Seal! Damn you!
Too
Seal!
late.
I think that did it.
Nope.
Oh, now what?
Oh, yes.
Brothers, we are free!
Dark moons, get down!
Oh. Yes. Wait, there's more than... I thought there'd just be 3.
The dragons! You released them into
I was
Elsweyr!
trying to stop that from happening. The blame falls squarely on Captain Calcevius. I'm quite certain.
He was working for your sister!
Half-sister. But let's finish this back at my camp. Come along. I can't maintain this portal indefinitely.
That was more than 3 dragons. I thought it would just be 3, but no. Ah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I wonder if Euraxia knew they were dragons all along, because she had the access to the Riemann Vault of Knowledge, I think it said in the letter. Talk to Tharn first.
That could have turned out better. At least we stopped my half-sister from seizing control of the imprisoned dragons. That's something, I suppose. Of course, this delays my plan to end the Three Banners War, last it all.
Well, now we got to deal with dragons on the loose, which is worse.
Everything Garishly sent me to prevent has occurred. I knew going to the Halls of Colossus was a mistake. Now dragons are loose in Elsweyr. At least we stopped Euraxia's soldier. I suppose that counts for something.
What do you think the captain was trying to do?
Other than set the dragons free? I have no idea. Luckily, we stopped him from completing it, whatever he hoped to accomplish. I wonder if Abnor knew about the dragons, if his plan all along was to release them into Elsweyr.
I don't think he knew at all. Abnor Tharn tried to reseal the vault and stop the dragons from escaping.
After he set the whole troublesome event in motion, if Abner had never acquired the Wrathstone, if he had never figured out the location of the ruins, Jode's light, if he had never taken the damn tablet there, none of this would be happening.
True, but he had good intentions. Doesn't that count for something? Araxia's soldiers reached the ruins before we did. They would have broken the seal eventually.
They would have... Ah! I should not push these angry thoughts in your direction. All I know is that a lot of dragons escaped from an ancient prison, and now they are loose in Elsweyr. My people, they must be warned.
We'll figure something out.
That could have turned out better. At least we stopped my half-sister from seizing control of the imprisoned dragons. That's something, I suppose. Of course, this delays my plan to end the Three Banners War, blast it all.
Isn't the return of the dragons kind of a big deal?
I should say so. As destructive as the accursed war is, a rampaging horde of enraged dragons, well, it doesn't quite compare, does it? If we can contain the dragons in Elsweyr, that would certainly be for the best.
So you have a plan for containing them?
Right at this exact moment? No. No. But I will figure something out by the time I reach Elsweyr and consult with Garish Ree. The Speaker of the Main needs to be informed, and I must have words with my despicable half-sister.
He really dislikes his half-sister. Speaking of Euraxia Tharn, how did the both of you wind up vying for the hidden weapon?
About that. In hindsight, I suspect the tip I received about the Wrathstone came from Euraxia. She knew I wouldn't be able to resist such a lure. She played me. That doesn't occur often, and it has put me all out of sorts. I hate being tricked.
We know. So what do we do about that?
For now, help the Khajiit prepare for the dragon invasion, and take this as recompense for your service. In the meantime, I have plans to formulate and arrangements to make. When the moment to deal with the dragons comes, I will contact you.
I can't wait. So what's this dragon illusion gem? Use of this enchanted gemstone casts a brief illusion of a flight of dragons. Ooh, it's a memento. I think we saw someone use it before, but delete. Let us see what it looks like. Mementos. I'll put it. Where is it? I'll just put it on 3. So let's see. Oh yeah. That is cool. Do it again. One more time. Just to show it off. That's really cool. So yeah, that was an interesting story. We learnt some interesting Khajiit lore there. Really looking forward to Elsweyr and what is to come. And working more with Abner, Tharn and Khamira here. So that is it for this prologue quest. I do thank you for watching, and I will see you in Elsweyr.